Good morning. Today is Monday, June 6th, and I'm Carmen Blackwell with your 3 News Now morning update. Thank you for spending just a few minutes with me on the WKYC Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube pages. We start you off this morning with a quick check of the weather forecast with the chief, Betsy Kling. Betsy, good morning.
Good morning, Carmen. And for the afternoon, we're expecting a warm day today. It's going to be pretty much on par with exactly what you want to feel in summer, and that is some heat. Temperatures today topping out in the low 80s. A storm system to the west of us is starting to get together, and it will spread some cloud cover our way first. Then later on today, we will pop up a few thunderstorm chances in the evening. Overnight tonight, we'll have better chances for rain coming in. So on the hour today, we're going to take it from the 60s this morning up to around 80 degrees or so by noon. We'll be in the low and mid 80s through afternoon, and that should help to fire off those isolated storm chances as we get into the evening. Something to keep an eye out for. Not a slam dunk as far as if you're going to get wet this afternoon, but we will have those chances around northeast Ohio. And some of those strong storms could have some strong winds, maybe some very heavy downpours. And I think the best chances for storms will be coming right around sunset and later. So that could be a little bit of a problem for mamas and papas trying to get little people down to bed. Temperatures are going to be a little cooler then as we head through the rest of the week, topping out in the mid 70s. We'll hold on to rain chances around the area on Tuesday ahead of a cold front that passes through in the afternoon toward evening. So tomorrow night looks beautiful. Then late day Wednesday, we may have some more pop-up thunderstorm chances that come our way. By the time we hit the weekend, late Friday rain chances are going to be moving in, and then those stick around for the day on Saturday. Right now it's going to feel a little bit humid for us as we go through the weekend, but those rain chances look to linger even into the day on Sunday. But not terribly warm temperatures will be topping out in the mid 70s. Carmen, back to you.
Okay, Betsy, thank you. Well, now to developing news out of Philadelphia, where a shooting there has left 3 people dead and another 11 injured. Police say they heard multiple gunshots and saw several gunmen firing into a popular downtown area there. That's when an officer fired at one of the shooters. It's unknown if the suspect was struck, but they did drop their gun and run. At least 14 people were shot. 3 of them, 2 men and a woman, died at the hospital. A search for the shooters is ongoing, but police do say 5 different guns were involved in this incident.
No, we know ballistically that we had at least 5 different guns out there. All right. Now, that's not including the police officer that returned fire with somebody. So there's 5 different guns. We recovered 2. So there's 3 guns that we still need to find and compare to our evidence.
Philadelphia police are also investigating a separate nearby incident and looking into whether there's a connection between the 2 shootings or not. We'll take you to Tennessee now, where 3 people are dead and more than 10 hurt after a shooting outside a nightclub in Chattanooga. 2 of the victims died from being shot, but the third was hit by a car while trying to run away from the scene. The other people that were injured there were also hit by cars trying to get away. No arrests have been made yet. Well, today, a 24th lawsuit will be officially filed against Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson. That's according to reports from Mary Kay Cabot of Cleveland.com. Now, lawsuit number 23 was filed against Watson just last week. These suits come more than a year after the 22nd suit was filed and after a recent HBO special where 2 of the women suing Watson spoke out publicly for the very first time. Deshaun Watson has repeatedly denied any wrongdoing. Well, now to 3 other local headlines that we're following for you this morning. First up, the 6 people indicted on charges in a connection to the death of a 21-year-old will be in court today. Alicia Pointer was abducted last November, and prosecutors say that she was tortured and later found dead in a burned home in East Cleveland. The six suspects, all face several charges, including murder, kidnapping, and felonious assault. Akron Fire Department is investigating what led to a deadly fire there. Crews were called to Douglas Street here, this scene, around 9:15 yesterday morning. They found 1 woman dead inside this home and 5 other people that were trying to get out. The Red Cross was called to help them find another place to stay in the meantime. Well, now we take you to Lake County, where there was a disturbance as a festival wrapped up in Willowick. It happened last night at the St. Mary Magdalene Church Festival, and we don't have many details for you, but what we do know is what you can see here in this video. People screaming and running around as it appears an officer is firing pepper balls at this crowd. Police would only confirm that there was a disturbance, but we'll bring you any updates we can as we get them into our newsroom. Well, today marks an important day in our history. It's been 78 years since D-Day, the day of the Normandy invasion on the French coast back in 1944 during World War II, which ultimately led to the defeat of Hitler and his troops. Thousands of people are expected to attend the ceremony at the American Cemetery overlooking Omaha Beach, paying tribute to the U.S. and Canadian soldiers who landed there. Omaha Beach was one of 5 Allied landing beaches along Normandy that day, with Americans landing at Omaha and Utah Beach. Oh, this is some really good news for us all. There's a big breakthrough in breast cancer research. Researchers revealed a new treatment that could help thousands of patients with advanced breast cancer. Cleveland Clinic patients were a part of a very big trial, and the research shows that for the first time, a drug targeting a protein that drives breast cancer growth has been shown to work against tumors with very low levels of the protein. That drug is called HER2 and could end up helping half of patients with late-stage breast cancer, formerly known as HER2 negative. We talked to the director of breast cancer or breast medical oncology at the Cleveland Clinic, who co-authored the findings in the New England Journal of Medicine. Take a listen.
So it really is a large number of patients, not only those with hormone-sensitive breast cancer, but also one of our hardest groups to treat. It's wonderful to have more things that we can offer our patients and really feel good that they're going to provide meaningful benefit.
Well, Dr. Moore also says that the next step is to put the drug into practice and to be sure that insurances will cover it as well. Right now, the drug costs about $14,000 a month, a very steep price, but with a big benefit. As they say, it gives patients an average of 6 more months left to live. Also new this morning, the Cleveland Metroparks Zoo Asian Lantern Festival is returning this year. Now, this is the 5th year for the event at the zoo, and the event features both walk-through and drive-through experiences with illuminated lantern displays, live acrobatic performances, and also culturally inspired food. The event returns starting July 6th and runs through August 21st. You can find tickets for the Asian Lantern Festival. Right now, they are on sale. Well, thank you for taking time to join me for this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you the stories making headlines around Northeast Ohio and the world. But make sure that you continue to check out our social media pages and WKYC.com throughout your day. I'm Carmen Blackwell, and I'll see you tomorrow morning on Go, starting right at 4:30. Have a great day.